I'm Didi Skuman, the Managing Director of SanWild Sanctuary, a non-profit wildlife organization in South Africa. We are in a special position at the moment where we can go and rescue rhinos, which is a highly endangered species. We at SanWild have dedicated our lives to saving these and other endangered species, and we are giving you the opportunity to also be a part of that team and of that legacy. What's happened in South Africa is that a lot of pundits have bought large numbers of rhinos, put them into intensive breeding farms, and they speculated that the horns will become legal to trade and sell on the open market. Fortunately, that hasn't happened, but the end result of that is that we have these clusters of farms with lots of rhinos in very small areas, which makes them really easy targets for rhino poachers. We can rescue some of these rhinos by moving them to SanWild, where they will be roaming in a 3,000 hectare sanctuary. And because it's such a sparsely populated area, the chances of poachers coming across them is very remote. And that, coupled by our counter-poaching unit, tracking systems that we place on the rhino's legs, and cameras, sensors, alarms, all play an active role in deterring poachers. On SanWild, we've opted to keep our rhino population safe by dehorning them. It's a painless process for the animals. It's like clipping your fingernail. It grows back about 12 centimeters a year, but it's highly effective. Since we've been dehorning our rhinos in 2020, we haven't lost a single animal. We will train you what to do on the ground, how to secure the rhino once it's been darted, and then basically how to move it onto a trailer. Now, capturing a rhino is not that easy. And so what happens is the helicopter spots and finds the rhino on the ground. The veterinarian will then dart the rhino from the air. They will give the coordinates to the ground team, which you will be a member of, and the ground team will be moved in to secure the rhino. Remove the horn at this stage, insert tracking devices into the stubs of the horn. With a collar on its leg, basically gives us an indication as to where the animals are at all times. And then basically wake it up a little bit so that we can move it into a trailer. The rhino will be released into a holding boat where the animal can be monitored for a week. We do this to ensure that the animal doesn't have any bad effects from the translocation, and once we're sure that it doesn't, we will be able to release it onto the greater sanctuary. With the trackers on their legs, we will be able to monitor them out in the veld to see how they adapt in the sanctuary. One day, they will have babies, and those young will be reintroduced into game reserves and sanctuaries all over Africa. This is an incredible opportunity to participate in something that not a lot of people will have the opportunity to do in their lives. It also gives you the opportunity to name a rhino. And so become a member of our team, become a member of our family. We look forward to having you here at SanWild in South Africa.